Well, I see why Lynn was crying and wanted this at night. It's a big game. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to preview and predict Saturday afternoon's matchup as you have the Georgia Bulldogs traveling to take on the Ole Miss Rebels. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dot on the Cash App, follow me on social media. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday. All that information gonna be down in the description box. If you're a subscriber of the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure y'all hit the bell notification button, subscribe button, like the video, and share it with your folks. It's a good one, man. It's a really, really good, very interesting matchup. First off, looking at Georgia, they coming off of a uneasy performance against Florida, but nevertheless a 14-point win against a rival. I'm sure they'll take that each and every time. Carson Beck did not have a great game through 3 interceptions, but when the chips was on the table later in the game and he had to make throws, he made throws. Trevor Etienne didn't really play much in this game. He had a rib issue. Don't know what his status is for Saturday. But Frazier and Cash Jones both got in the end zone. And Arian Smith, man, made some good big catches. Lovett got himself in the end zone. And defensively, though it got the task got a little easier for him, once Lagway went out this game with an injury, but nevertheless came up with a big interception at the end when Florida was trying to tie the game up, and they made the plays they had to make, yo. Then, of course, led by Carson Beck, um, who got to clean up the interception act, man. Really talented guy, got good arm talent, but throws a lot of inexplicable interceptions though, but also makes a lot of good plays as well. So it's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde situation with him. Three-headed monster at running back, like I said, Etienne, Jones, and Frazier. Smith, Arian Smith at receiver, love it. And defensively, they got some really, really nice players, led by Starks on the back end, yo. And then looking at the Ole Miss Rebels, they come off for absolutely obliterating the Arkansas Razorbacks, man. In a game they didn't have Trey Harris, Lafayette, Louisiana native. But Jackson Dart threw it all over the place, man. I forget the receiver's name, but the one who had the 5 touchdowns, man, he had obviously a great game, and defensively, man, they underrated defensively. They played really, really well defensively. Of course, led by the corner who I've mentioned, and I've mentioned it over and over again. Trey Amos, know him very well. Grew up right next door to his mom and his uncle. Went watch him in high school. Talked to him last season during the off season. Really good young man. Wish him a lot of success. And he's talented. And he's Ole Miss best corner by far, man. And of course they led by Jackson Dart, running that Lane Kiffin offense. Henry Parrish looked like he's dealing with a little bit of an injury situation. Don't know his status for Saturday. Trey Harris, don't know his status for Saturday as he's one of the most dynamic receivers in the country. And defensively, they got a very underrated defense that really are really physical and really get after people. Looking at this matchup, man, keys to success for a Georgia win. Georgia got to run the football. Georgia got to find ways to run the football. You don't want Carson Beck in third and long situations on the road against a really good defense. So Georgia gonna have to have some success running the football. And for Ole Miss, hey, it's protect the football and offense and in defense, get after Carson Beck, yo. Put pressure on him to force him to throw those balls up for grabs, that he's typically been doing a lot more lately than he should be. Now for my prediction, man. I'm not gonna lie, I went back and forth on this game. It's like I feel like Georgia is the most complete team in the SEC. But I'm gonna be honest, man. Ole Miss is under the radar playing some really good football. Honestly, they should have beat Kentucky at home. They should have beat LSU, us, in Death Valley. This Ole Miss team is really good, and they still got their hopes very much set on a playoff berth. And if they get there, they gotta win this game. I'm gonna go Ole Miss with the upset here at home, man. I think Ole Miss at home pulls off a big upset and messes up playoff predictions everywhere. So I got the Rebels at home getting a big win against Georgia, upset win against Georgia. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.